it's Michelle again from A Noble Touch, and a few of you have expressed an interest of how I put my Lomey gems in my centers. So I thought I would, have fun and, not really. I thought I would just show you how to do a partial center, and then I'll do another video for a full center. So we're going to get started. I have some blue Lomey pens or Lomey gems. I don't know if that's backwards or not because you're on selfie mode, but it's Lomey gems. It says 2-inch diameter pins. These ones are going to have the blue top. I'm going to do it on the purple center. So you take your center, and this is a partial, I call it a partial bling center. So the first one, I always go right in the middle on the top, and I work from that one. There's a piece of glue on this. Sometimes you just got to pull out the glue. So you put it in the center right like that. For my partial bling, I like to do one whole strip, starting from the center down. And I just eye it really. So it's about that far apart. So I hope you like to watch paint dry because that's about as exciting as this gets. I'm going to, I just keep going down. I want to show you, but I want to see it too. And these pins are so nice because you don't have to glue them on. You don't have to worry about them falling off. And try to push them in straight, because if you push them in on an angle, they're going to come out the bottom. And if it's a little crooked, I see it. I can see it good in the camera. I'm not going to worry about it. But people don't have to worry about these coming off. And just so you know, I did spray, after I paint my centers, I spray it with either the Krylon Craft UV resistant spray, or I've been using Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch. It's got the UV resistant in there, non-yellowing, fast drying. I've been spraying my flowers with it in my centers. So you want to spray the center before you put the pins in, because it'll coat the pins and give them a dull look. Now there's some things I spray on my wreath with that in, like my nautical wreath with my lighthouse. I sprayed everything on that. I sprayed the lighthouse, I sprayed the ribbon, I sprayed the shells. I gave it a nice gloss. I like the high gloss. I don't do the matte. But it gave it a nice, little womp, but for video's sake, I'm just going to show you quick. And then what I do is I go from the center and I go out. So I make like a X or a T. I'm going to bring that a little bit on each side. So we're going to come down on each side. And you can do anything you want with these gems. If you've seen my heart center, that was just a fun design I did with them. You can make a swirl. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to redo this. It's not that straight. But you get the gist of it. don't know if you can see. Then we go to the other side, and this you're going to go right from the center one. I don't know if you can see. I'm having a hard time. If that's better lighting for you there. So now that you have the X done, I'm going to go from each side in the X and just go straight down. One. And this one I go a little bit wider in the spacing. And like I said, I just kind of eye it. Maybe if you use the tip of your pinky between, that's probably what you want to go for this one here. I'm trying to. So again, you see what I'm doing here? So we're going to go down the next side. So, when all said and done, I mean not done yet, but it's going to look like this. So then what I do is I take and just go down a little bit, probably two of them from the top there, and just put a pin there and put it all the way around in each section there. So I go right in the middle. Yeah, I didn't count how many I have on this one. In that section there. So it's starting to look like that. And then from here, I go ahead and just do a little bit farther apart and go down from that one we just did each section in. Do a little bit wider, maybe a thumb width between each one. I think I just bring it down 4. So from the one you just put in, do 3 more in each section. And this was almost 100 pins used in this one. I know this because I'm almost out of my pack there, and there's 100 in the pack. So that's what my partial bling centers look like. That's how I do those. Hi everyone, it's Michelle again from A Noble Touch, and we are going to go ahead and do a full bling center that I use for my flowers. So it's painted, it's sprayed, and now we're going to attach the red Lomey gems. Can you see that? So we're probably going to need about 3 to 3.5 boxes of Lomey gems for a full bling center. So again, we're going to start with putting the pin directly in the middle, right on top, or what we hope is the middle. And then we just work our way down one side and down the other from the middle pin. I hope you guys can see. My lighting stinks down here in the basement. And this I'm putting very close where they're almost touching each other. So, look, I get talking and I forget. So, the next row, I should say the first one we put in is going to go right between, I don't know if you guys can see this. You see how there's the gap between? That's where I'm going to start my next row, in between the gaps. And then I'm going to go back and forth again. So once you get your rows situated, that's all you do is keep going back and forth with it. Don't try to go, you know, do the grid things with it. Just go back and forth. See that? So again, just back and forth. That's all I do. I typically, though, I start in the middle and then work my way down on each side all the way. And then when you're finished, it's going to look like this. But I still have a little bit more to do on this side, but see, I'm keeping with the back and forth. So we are going to go ahead and finish this one. So I start up about in here, for sure. And then I just work it's kind of weird doing it from this angle. Just work my way down. Like I said, you can push down. I'm hoping you guys can see that. So there you go. That's all said and done. And total, there was 1, 2, 3, about 300. Oh my gosh, did I use 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I used about 4 packs of Lomey gems on here. So there's 100 in a pack, so it's almost 400 pins on this center. So anyway, thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.